Thanks, guys. So look, I'm going to 6 minutes to share with you some tips. We implement CRM software every single day across a huge range of businesses, and I really truly believe that CRM software is critical to business success. And I want to share with you just some basic concept of what a CRM is and how you can take some tips to implement that into your business. So essentially, we have core elements that are built up inside of a CRM, and regardless of the type of business that you are, these concepts are universal. So we have customers. Obviously, the first letter in the acronym CRM is customer. So customers are part of every business. Now, whether they are an individual, whether you're a B2B business being another business, whether you're just dealing with partners, maybe you're a not-for-profit and you just have stakeholders. The term customer, it means the same thing, just a different name. Same with sales. All business runs on sales. Again, you may not be selling something tangible. It may be a service. You may have a product. But you may not also be selling something as simple as that. It could just be an engagement. It could be an offering. You could be dealing with collecting revenue via means of donation. This is a sales and a selling concept. People, every business has people, and I argue that it's probably one of the most important things is the people in your organization, whether that be a team of salespeople, whether that be a specific customer team, people servicing customers, whether it be a management team that you're a part of and you need to analyze the performance of a business, or it just might be yourself. You might be a sole trader and you're the only person, you are the sole operator, and that is critical to be able to get some information out of your business. And lastly, CRM is all about communication and effectively managing the communication that you have, whether that be internally within your team, sharing knowledge around other team members so that they understand where things are at, or with external parties, customers, suppliers, the likes. Communication binds together the operational processes in your business. We want to think about these core concepts when we're thinking about bringing in CRM software. So some of the common questions that come up when organizations embark upon something about setting up CRM software, one of the things is around the sort of the sales management process, and we talk about things like leads and opportunities or inquiries and deals. These sorts of vernacular pop up in CRM, and what are they? Do I need them? It's really just trying to systemize your sales process right from the very start of the early inquiry, the infancy of people showing interest in your products or services and your business. And then as it matures through the process, every business has a sales cycle. Some are long and protracted, some are short and quick. But every business has a cycle. It's about identifying what your sales cycle is and systemizing that so you know where your opportunities are coming from and where they are in the process. Do I have to enter in every phone call in my CRM? No, you don't. You don't have to enter in anything that doesn't matter to you. Only enter in data that matters. It's always a balancing act between administrative overhead and actually doing the data entry. Only enter in data that actually is going to give some benefit for you. So if that's every phone call, then great. If not, then not. Does every business need access to my CRM? Ideally, yes. CRM is supposed to be universally used across your entire business because it's about sharing information. Depending on costs and so forth, there can be some concessions made around there, but definitely trying to get it in the hands of the important people in your business. How much training is needed? Training is an open-ended thing. You always want to make sure that you're constantly improving and thinking of how your software can evolve. Just like business, it requires constant attention, strategic thinking, and performance tuning. These are the sorts of things we want to do in our CRM. So we never want to just set and forget. Adoption. So I talk about this in every presentation. Adoption is the absolute most critical phase of any critical business systems implementation. You need to get the system into your business and you need the tenacity to stick it out and keep using it. Once you get over that adoption hurdle and it becomes habitual, then it'll become part of your business and part of the core process. So you need to stick at it and you will resist at the start. Like any habit that you're trying to make or break, the start of that is the hardest part. So getting your system adopted should be your first port of call when your software is in play. What makes a good CRM? One that you'll use. So you need to find one that you actually have some affinity with, that's actually giving you value. If it's just sitting there doing nothing, then the whole point is useless. So finding a CRM that is something that you guys will use and that you can build into your business. Something that's not too complex. It's easy to wind on complexity as time goes on, but it's very hard to take it out. So start simple. So a couple other bits and pieces here is bells and whistles. So don't get caught up in the bells and whistles, guys. Keeping in mind that bells and whistles these are sales tools to get you to buy the software. They aren't going to make the software successful. They can add value later on, but don't get too caught up in the fancy edge case sort of functionality about fancy integrations or really interesting AI and things like that. It really doesn't add value until the CRM is working and in your business. And of course, ask your team. Make sure that you can ask people that are going to use it, what do they want from the software? Don't just force it upon your team. Ask for their input. Okay, wrapping up, running out of time. So what CRM does Ardento recommend? We recommend Zoho. Zoho is a global CRM product with 50 million users worldwide. Super affordable, not an expensive system, yet it's very scalable. We do systems from just a few users or even one user right up to 200, 300 to 500 users. It can scale very, very large. It's more than just a CRM, has a wide connected ecosystem of applications. And of course, we're experts. So if you need somebody to talk to you about CRM and also Zoho, also my guest Miller in the room in Melbourne is also a Zoho expert. That's it from me, guys. I'm out of time, but if you want to help us grow, I need you to look out for these things. We work with ERP software, CRM software, and payroll software. We help everyone from design, implementation, right through to integration and ongoing support. We partner with for life with our clients on software. I love to talk to the people that make decisions in business about technology and that can really see this technology working for them and want some expert advice and partnership on making it successful. They're the systems we work with. I appreciate your attention, guys. Thank you from me and my golden retriever, Wilson.